this shit enough. But no. So, y'all, welcome to Quality Melanin. We back again. We on episode 4?
Yeah, we on episode 4.
We on episode 4.
I had said that earlier. Nobody answered me.
I didn't
see that.
Look, I was reading text messages late. I'm not even gonna hold you up.
Ain't this episode 4? Crickets.
Dang.
Well,
I didn't read
everyone,
that.
Now we're at episode 4.
Episode
no,
4.
not in the group message. I said it in front of your face.
Oh.
And y'all was quiet as hell.
I really didn't hear nothing.
Shit, my
But
bad.
no. So today we just speaking on alpha woman versus alpha man. I feel like this is a very important topic because it's a lot of alpha women out here, more than it used to be, if you ask me.
The rates are rising.
Rising, okay? And it's crazy because when you really think about it, we really fucking these niggas up right now.
We just gonna be honest. We are.
We really fucking
Especially
y'all
as
up right
like
now.
let's just hit it with statistics. Like as far as owning business, like our business rate, as far as especially black women, but women businesses are growing faster,
Crazily.
like faster than all businesses.
That's because we market different.
On Netflix. What was it called?
What's it called?
I need to start doing my research
I don't.
before I get on this podcast because I don't remember. But it was a bomb ass, and one of the girls was the girls that got the lip bar downtown.
Melissa Butler.
Yeah,
You want to know what I honestly think was why we're fucking them up? And I'm saying it like that. Why I think we just fucking niggas up right now.
Her fiance's behind me, everyone.
Right, so it's really funny. But the reason why I feel like is, and something, I'm going to bring it back to something that a man said. And it was, women see vision. We don't see right here, right now. We see a year from now. We see 5 years from now. We see 10 years from now. And sometimes men, some men, okay, I'm not going to say all men. We're going to keep that there. Sometimes they just only see today, or they only see the next 30 days. They don't see a vision, or they only see something working for however long. And it's like, we as women, we kind of know how to just mold ourselves into any position that we have to take on. We just gonna take it. We're not gonna complain about it, and we just gonna suck it up and do it.
Yeah, we're also very perseverant too.
Very persevering.
And it's like, I feel like men sometimes give up too fast.
I wouldn't
in
even
all aspects of life.
It depends.
Sometimes.
I think they settle. I wouldn't say they give up, and it can be compared as the same thing, but just enough is sometimes just like you look at a nigga like, no the fuck it's not. No the fuck it's not. That's not enough.
You need to do a little
because 5 years from now we could be so much better.
Or just like just don't like just you can't complain about it. It's not like you can't look at it as just through your eyes. You gotta look at it through all eyes. You just gotta attack it from all angles. And it's like sometimes it's just they only see
it's just a straight line.
They see things in as to what's going to happen right now. I feel like they equations don't go as far as
5 years from now, 10 years from now,
a week from now, 2 weeks from now.
I would say 30
3
days.
months.
I would say 30 to 45 days.
90 days.
90 days.
Okay, so look, so y'all know
days.
One thing that I always tell people is somebody asks me like, what's quality melanin gonna be just for females? What's it gonna be for guys? Da da da. So to bounce off of that, we still as alpha females, there's a certain part about our personality.
Just say it.
We are bitches.
That's honest.
So no, and
I am. And honestly, that's like the only name that I can like if anyone was to call me that, it's like I might have been.
Let me check myself.
Today.
Oh shit.
I'm at home with my nigga, right? And he like, you been real snappy today. Which he says to me often, because I do be snapping back at him. But I was just like, today, for real? Like, I'm thinking like, today I was doing good. Like,
I thought today I was doing good.
Like,
and they hate when we say some
shit. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, maybe I really am just a sensitive ass bitch. Like, and I hate to say it that way because shit pisses me off. And that's what makes me, or not even piss me off, but it may make me feel away. Mm-hmm. And it'll cause for me to respond but I know that I'm
Yeah.
responding to my feelings, but it's still, that's how I felt. So that's why I'm gonna say it.
See, I wouldn't even like. I am a bit like I have my bitchy moments. I have my bitchy ways, but I think I'm more of an asshole than a bitch. And I say that because it's like sometimes it's like I don't care. Like, oh, like it's no remorse. It's no like. It is what it is.
Like, I don't really. I'm
like,
emotional too. So
like I'm sensitive.
But what
Like-
made me come to that though, I seen this post that it was talking about Virgos to be specific, but I just know how I am, and I know like, and then I just was like, maybe I am like a sensitive bitch. Like maybe I
literally the both of the words. A
like,
sensitive bitch.
Sensitive bitch.
Yeah.
Like, cause I be saying some crazy shit when I think about it. But it don't be on purpose. It just be because you made me feel some type of way. So I say,
See, that's the thing. Like that's why I say I'm an asshole, because assholes like sometimes being a bitch is just like you just popping off. Assholes are usually calculated steps, and it's like everything I do and say is calculated.
That's evil. That's
It's not
evil.
evil.
She said.
Greg over there. Like,
She said.
But isn't it the
calculated
truth
steps.
though?
You so what
Isn't it
you
the
mean?
truth?
Okay, so what you mean by like calculated? How was like?
It's like
premeditated.
I mean, I get the
it's like
purpose of
I
it.
don't it's like I don't say anything unless it's the truth. Like I don't say like I
Well,
don't.
that's not calculated though. That's just honesty.
I mean, yeah, but it's like I'm not just popping off out of emotion. It's like no, like I need to get this out. Like I'm just gonna say it, and that's what it
Period.
is. And I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm not. I'm sorry for the way I said it, but it gotta get
I
out.
meant what I said.
Like I
That's
definitely
real
meant what I
life.
said.
I swear to God, I'm sorry for how you took it. And I don't even like to say how I said it, because I sometimes like to be like how you took
is
it, because
what
I
it
know I didn't
is.
say it.
and I'm
too
and
crazy.
then it's like, and sometimes it's like I said it the way I said it because
that's how I
it was a
felt
response. Yeah, it was a response, and it's
Period.
like I'm just
But
passionate at the
listen,
time.
though,
But
when you-
everything I said, like, don't listen to how I'm saying it. Just listen to the words.
Period.
Just listen to the
Because
words.
really, in reality, I'm so fucked up in my head, and you really hurt my feelings. But it's
You
not
just wanna
about
cry
that. I'm
inside.
really trying to be an adult and talk to you. But my emotions still gonna come out, regardless. That's one thing that I feel like
But
we try
what
to
I
be.
also, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Go
But
ahead.
what I also came across though with me is what an avid way for me to communicate is for me to write.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize how important it was, honestly, till I got into this relationship. But
That's so sad.
I'm so sorry.
Keep it real.
I was trying to pull back, but the microphone still.
It was
caught
like
it.
right there.
Keep it real.
But no, I feel like when I write, I'm able to really fluently explicit my thoughts,
For sure.
and not just trying to
You-
get it out of my mouth.
So
Right.
I want to shout out like my sister-in-law, like something that she said, like something that I like stand by is like every week they talk, and it's like that's what's up. Like to just be like, you know what, we just gon', because it's just like sometimes like butting heads every day. That's where the tension is. So it's like let's just on Sundays let's roll up, let's pour a drink, let's do whatever we got to do, and we gonna sit and be like, you got me fucked up. Like we
Period.
just gonna say it like
And we're gonna have
you
that
have me
conversation
fucked up right here.
because
Real
tomorrow
life.
we're not doing this.
Yeah, but
And
we're not
it's
gonna
so
be mad at each
important.
other. We're not gonna argue. It's just because it's Monday's a new week, and
We're
We
gonna
need
start
to
we're
get
gonna
rid
start
of-
over.
we need
Just
to
don't
get
try
rid of that old energy and start.
right.
with
Start
something
over.
new.
Exactly.
Real life.
I felt that was
Because I really did. Because that's real shit. You be
I'm not gonna
needing
lie
that.
to y'all. A big problem that I have, like, I don't like when they mad at me. I
Of
don't give a
course
fuck
not.
what I did. No, like I got a problem. Like if he not talking to me,
You ready to go in the corner and cry in the fetal position?
Nah.
No, she was about to say
No,
basically. Like she's
basically.
like
You be ready
but
to go in the
not
corner
like,
and cry?
but my actions don't show it. But it's kind of like I'm not gonna do that. So you're gonna talk to me. You're gonna get over it
I'm probably the
because I
same
forgive
way.
you for everything that you do. So what you're not gonna do is give me a silent treatment for
see,
shit.
me and Greg just reached a point that it's just like every argument always result in us getting food. Cause it's like after doing all of that, it's like we gotta eat. Like
We gotta eat.
let's go get something to eat.
I'm not
We
gonna
gotta
lie.
eat.
I have to get out whatever tension is in the house before I roll up, drink something, eat something, and chill for the day. We're gonna have to fix this energy in this house because I'm about to get fucked up. I'm about to enjoy myself, and this energy not
But
about
see,
to
that's
fuck
the
that
thing.
up.
Like, I guess, like, me and him, like, we just reached a point that it's like, whatever we arguing about, it doesn't matter. We here. It's like we not gonna leave. So why we arguing?
Because it be dumb when you get into bed. It be dumb as hell when you get into it and you live with your nigga. And you gotta get into bed with them.
Like, you can't
that's
just
so
leave.
stupid.
Because even if you
And
break
it's so
up, you still gotta come
irritating.
back and get your shit out. So it's like,
Cause that's the issue. Cause when I get mad enough, I be like, I'm about to leave. I'm
but
about to
where
pack
you
my
go?
shit
Wait,
and go.
wait.
Okay, you
So-
probably got somewhere to go, but it's like you still gotta come back and get,
And
the rest of your
my
shit.
So let's
And
talk
when I
go
come
about
in
back,
the
I
A
know
for
I'm
a
gonna
second.
stay.
Let's talk about A for a second. Let's talk about her earlier this week. She was so emotional.
Bro.
Okay, text us in the group message. Yep, this is the type of shit we do here. We bring the group messages to the table.
Alpha
okay?
women still have emotions.
Period.
I
And
do.
honestly-
And I'm probably like I said, I'm a sensitive bitch.
You didn't have no reason to really be mad at him that day. You really didn't.
It was just, honestly, I'm blaming it on the weather because I've been waking up in a funky mood all
Wait,
week, and it's
hold
been
on.
gloomy all week.
Cool Breeze, what did you just say?
I said that nigga left the toilet seat up.
The nigga left the toilet seat up.
Okay, wait, but at the end of the day, it's just one simple sentence. He interrupted her prayer, which we gotta understand and respect.
That's deep.
You feel
Honestly,
me?
Greg got mad at
And I
me
was
one time
frustrated
for that. So
and
it's
I was
like,
frustrated about it, but I don't want to put all my business.
I
on
mean, yeah, that's all we just boom.
But you know, I was mad about it. But at the end of it, what we came to as a couple was like, you know, we have to really communicate with each other our feelings and the way we make each other feel and the things that you feeling, as far as whether or not you feeling this way about whatever
damn.
because of such and such, or I'm feeling this way about whatever because of such and such. We have to make that important to bring to the table, because when you don't bring it to the table, it kind of just be floating in the air and it be withering through the room
Yeah.
and it cause
Yeah.
drama and it starts shit and it just be pointless. So, but what I also,
You gotta
like
set
I
boundaries.
said, you got to set boundaries. And I also, like, writing, I have to get back into that, like, current.
For real.
Because I really didn't realize how much it helps me when I write. Like, it really just make me feel so easy on the heart when I just write out my
And
thoughts.
It
Like,
help you communicate better. Like when I look at, if I talk to Zay before I write or before I really get to think about it, whatever you want to call it, I just start be talking like
Hell
a
yeah.
whole bunch of shit. Just be, and
Just
then
be
I'd be like,
rolling off
why
your
did I
tongue.
even say that? That didn't have shit to do with my point.
You know what would be the worst, though? After the argument, you be like, oh, I should have hit him with that shit.
I feel like you don't even gotta be in an argument. That's an argument, period.
Argument,
Period.
period.
Argument.
You be
Damn,
like,
I ain't
why
say
I ain't
that.
say that?
And
What
then
the
what
fuck?
really
Damn.
get me is like, but you didn't even make sense when you said that. I don't even know why I said I understand. I don't even know why I said it, because I don't.
But I think that with men, sometimes you have to say I understand, because their brains work so different than ours do.
Or you just gotta be like, okay. Or you
No.
just gotta be like, okay.
And no,
don't
in a
be
couple
logical.
other areas.
1 + 1 is 2.
Just say
No,
okay.
to y'all, 1 + 1 be 3, nigga.
No, that be y'all. 1 + 1 is 2.
Bro, it just be like, all right.
We just know what we do is we still get to 2, but a different way. That's what happened there.
Honestly, I feel like it's a more complicated equation. Like, instead of 2, let's do 10, because it's like 10 is the common answer. We all trying to get to the same answer, but it's taking different ways to get there. Like, we doing 5 + 5, and they doing like,
The 1 + 1.
3 + 7.
no, they still trying to get to 10.
They still trying to get to 10, but
I
it
think
be like
they got to 10
it be
in their
like
head.
one- it be
In their
like-
way, they got to 10. It's just we don't understand it.
We talking so much
because
shit.
we would easily do
They
5
got to
+
10.
5, right? 5 + 5
Right,
make the
'cause it
most
just,
sense.
yeah, but they did
But
like
then a
3.
nigga would come and be like 2 + 8.
No, they did 3 + 6 + 1. They just did an extra step, guys.
Hey, man, we know how to do math.
That still equals 10. No, that's you still got the 10. Y'all just did an extra step.
Y'all just did some
Hey, man, y'all ain't
extra
about to be out
shit.
here clowning, dog.
I'm just
clowning.
saying.
First off, y'all be on y'all 10 way before we be on our 10. Like, we be over the argument and y'all be still going.
Now
on
that
with
is
the
a lie. We're not even gonna
No,
go there.
No,
we're not about to
no,
start.
we're
We're
not
not
gonna go
start.
there.
We're
You
not
say,
gonna start.
okay.
Yeah, because I be
Cause
done
you
with
can't
it, and
get
you keep
But my point
going.
don't be across yet.
Okay, you know what? Can we cut this part out because this part is not, it doesn't even matter.
Edit
know.
needed.
Quality melanin.
Edit needed.
Quality melanin.
Okay. So I do got a question for y'all. So what do y'all feel like as alpha women?
As an alpha woman,
What type of man do y'all need? I know we got men, but
obviously, what
not about
attracted
them
us to that.
specifically.
Yeah.
Just as an alpha woman. You feel me? Okay, well, I'm going to
Okay,
start.
okay, I can start because it's very cut and dry.
Yeah, I was gonna say mine is very straight to the point.
It's very straight to the point. At the end of the day, you gotta match me, cause like I bought a table, you got the chairs.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta match my energy, you gotta match my
Period.
flow, you gotta.
Match my.
I bought the
guess
couch.
energy.
I got the
hate y'all
car.
so much.
But I feel like for me it's like I need you to be. I almost feel like Kev is everything that I'm not.
Exactly, like you gotta be the other half.
You gotta be
Period.
my other. You gotta complete.
Like
everything.
whatever I lack.
Whatever I lack. You know, I feel like we should fill each other's voids,
Exactly.
and I think that that's what. I think that's what was so important. That's just so.
Dog.
No.
Not them kind of voids.
I mean, those two, for sure. But no, for real, because mine is kind of like, y'all know I have like a potty mouth, but not really a potty mouth. You just gotta have bars. I'm
Exactly,
too
you
strong of
gotta-
a personality
exactly.
for you to back down, for you to okay me, none of that shit.
You
Okay,
definitely
so
can't be my yes man.
I'm obviously
No
not gonna
yes
say
man.
the name of this person, but like the dude I used to mess with like years ago. Like he was a very cool guy, very cool, very nice. But at the end of the day, it was just like you're not gonna tell me to sit the fuck down, or like you don't even have to say it like that. But you're not gonna tell me to chill out. You're not gonna tell me to relax. You're not gonna tell me to like you're doing too much.
Period.
And it's like that's where's the fun? Like.
That's real shit. But I'm not gonna lie. For me, it took me a
Right.
second to get used to it. Cause I've been dealing with so many yes men, so many like even if they wasn't yes men, it just wasn't it. I'm like, who the fuck you talking to? Please tell me. But then I had to realize like, oh,
But
I
you
That's
know
the
what's
thing.
a
It
big,
was me.
a
It was
big
me.
thing that alpha women,
No, as soon as they raise their voice, I'm
we
like,
as alpha women have to understand, and which I'm still learning, is to shut the fuck up.
oh yeah.
And I be like, that's the hardest thing on earth to do. And you want to know what else is hard? To say sorry.
really?
Oh,
It's
no,
not hard for me
didn't-
to say sorry.
I've been getting good at that. I've been getting good at just coming back and be like,
I'm
all right, you
getting
know what?
good
I
at
did
that.
too much. I'm sorry.
But I've been in my relationship for 4 years. It took time. Because that is so hard to be like,
Why?
Just
Like,
to- is
because
it-
I don't.
is
It's,
it-
it's
is
a
it-
pride thing
or is it just more to admit? Is it hard to admit that you're wrong?
that I was wrong.
See, that's the thing. I can.
I don't have no problem.
I can
okay,
admit that I
wait.
was wrong.
I may stumble a little bit,
Girl, that shit took a long
but
time.
eventually,
I mean, it
get,
took
like
a
not
couple
even
years.
eventually.
I've been saying I'm sorry now easier, but like I know when we first got together. Well, actually, no. With Kev, I've been different. But in the past, you couldn't pay me to say sorry to no nigga. I'm saying sorry to you for what? Why? No, bitch, I wasn't wrong. You was wrong.
Yeah, anything.
Like for real.
Dog, she was serious. She looked me in my eyes. I'm like, oh,
That was
okay,
real, that was raw emotion.
really emotion.
Like,
Avery, you don't act.
Greg found this torch. She's so excited.
Where you find the
Boy.
torch at, Greg?
Between the car games.
Because you was so.
Talking about between
So
the car
ready,
games.
Between the car games. Okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
But I'm good that I'm fine with it now. Maybe that was just a younger me. Because now I've been with Kev for so long, so I know I don't.
Honestly, I would say this. It took me a while to like figure out exactly what I wanted. I went from like a dictatorship. Obviously, I wasn't the dictator. It was someone trying to like
Make the rules.
make the rules,
This
and
is
then I
my
went
house
from,
type shit.
and then it was me to like overcompensating
Oh,
everything, and then it was like now it's like all right, we meet each other halfway.
It's a happy medium.
It's a happy medium, and it's just like pretty much I always say this in a relationship. It's like if your man is here, he and you here, he got to bring you up.
Period.
And then if you here, you got to bring your man up. It has to be a constant
A
tier.
constant
It has to be a
and,
constant tier.
and both of y'all got to be comfortable with having them conversations, because if I got to come to you and be like,
Look,
hey,
you need to get your
babe,
ass off the couch or something.
some got to get.
I haven't had to have that conversation,
And-
so don't look at him.
And I'm the type of person to be like, and it don't be in no dick way, and it don't be too, and this not even have nothing to do with me specifically, but just me as a personality. Like, I'm gonna tell you what I've been doing because it's not to shit on you. It's not to not be humble. It's to let you know, like, if I can do this shit, you can do this shit.
Exactly.
It's not hard.
Exactly.
You ain't doing nothing. You just sitting on the couch.
Exactly. But that's the thing. Your woman should be your Everest College, and your man should be. It's
Okay.
like,
Period.
especially like if I'm off, me and him sitting down talking like, what do we got to do to get you right?
Back
When he
on.
off, it's like, all right, what do you need from me to?
All my resources
To-
is yours. and
Period.
Exactly. We
Period.
like with yours is like
At
it's
the end of
literally
the
that.
day. So basically,
You trying to sell this weed?
we married.
Nah.
Not literally. Not literally.
Okay,
But that's how. you
I'm
feel
married.
That's how I feel about it because at the end of the day,
Practice how you play.
I have a kid with you and past the kid. We living together. I done had my fun relationships. I done had my shit work. If you not seeing the shit now,
I'm beating your ass.
I ain't gonna beat your ass, but somebody will.
Oh no, no.
Lamar beat his ass.
Well, yeah, girl, you got your ring.
Period.
Yeah, exactly. So like, this is it. Like,
Ain't
you
no
upset?
options.
You better go sleep on the couch, and we gonna figure it out in the morning.
Yeah.
Honestly, we're not going to
Period.
sleep mad.
I don't like to go to sleep mad. Like this
Like-
fight that we
Oh, I
just
don't.
had.
It's it.
Real shit. This fight that me and him just had was the first time that we ever went to sleep mad at each other. Like in 4 years. Real shit. And I was listening.
I mean, but y'all live together, so it really don't matter.
It don't, cause we woke up and was on good terms. But
'Cause y'all had to just sleep it off. Y'all was just cranky.
How did you feel going to sleep?
I felt so
You was in that bitch
horrible.
like, oh my god.
I felt so horrible. Like I didn't feel bad. I didn't feel bad till he got, cause I got in the bed before he did. I didn't feel bad till he got in the bed, and when I looked over at him, his back was to me, and my back was to him, and I was just like, oh babe.
It is what it is. Just go to sleep.
First of all,
Just go to
that's
sleep.
not how
And
we
then I
go to
went to
sleep.
sleep, and then I went to sleep, and we woke up and we
No,
talked
because
about
some
it.
way, like at 2:00 in the morning, guess what's gonna happen? I'm gonna roll over and I'm gonna hold you, or you gonna roll over and you gonna hold me. Like, man, like I don't care.
Well, yeah, that's true, cause I'm sure we was touching in
Period.
the middle of the night.
Exactly. Like I don't care.
No.
If we gotta sleep it off, we cranky.
I'm going to
We sleep it
sleep.
off.
We cuddling. Period. You can let go in 5 minutes. Let me go to sleep first, though.
Damn, that's fucked up.
I'm serious. I need it. Dang, I keep.
That's fucked up.
Okay, so past us though. Do you feel like?
Huh?
You keep
Oh,
talking.
what? You asking for the blunt?
I'm so weird, you know, hitting
They
You
think
just
if we
chilling.
talking, we don't want to hit the blunt.
Just say what it is. He can edit it.
It's
out.
okay, right?
Yeah, I forget that you can.
Because it's dead air
It's
anyway.
It's
Then
DJ Coolbreeze. He can do it. He can
On
do
the
whatever.
lows,
He can do it all.
Exactly.
period.
You can do it.
But no, I'm not gonna. But it took
I'm a motivator.
me
What you say?
when I realized I was an alpha woman when we was having the conversation that we had. I was like, dang, I'm a new alpha woman. Like,
Oh no, it takes you a while to get there. Like you don't realize that
Period.
you like it takes you a minute to either go through some shit or you just born like that. And it's like you're a mother, you done been through some shit.
no, I turned in. I think it came.
It was
after.
that pregnancy. I don't care what nobody say. Cause Tori changed when she got pregnant. bro.
Yeah, because it's like you somebody.
What?
Yeah.
Tori was hostile as hell when she was pregnant. Tori was the pregnant bitch that'll blow your shit out and say sorry later.
Maybe.
You was.
But that's your fault for trying a pregnant woman.
Thank
At
you.
that.
Thank you.
But
Thank you.
Half
That's
the
all that
time,
matter.
half the time she wasn't being tried. She just was. When I say hostile, I mean it in the sense of like,
She lying.
I'm not lying.
She is
I
lying.
mean it in
No,
the sense.
like don't talk to me, don't look at me, don't breathe in my ear. Stay
no,
peaceful.
no.
No, let me tell you what bothered me when I was pregnant.
She was into putting niggas in their place when she was pregnant.
It's fun.
But I think it was the pregnancy. I think that.
But
it
it's
was the
no,
mother
no,
and
it's
you.
it's genuinely
I'm a-
fun
it is
though.
fun.
I'm gonna let y'all get out what y'all think happened, and then I'm gonna tell y'all because
I think I'm on your side though.
You are.
Thank you.
I don't
But-
think you was a bad person.
No, even the people like even the attitude in me, because I actually became nicer, and I remember telling people that I was nicer in certain areas, but I no longer was. And you gotta understand, I was going through a lot at the time, so part of it was past pregnancy. You feel me? But ain't nobody about to little dog me.
Yeah.
No more little dog Tori.
Sure, nigga.
Period.
Like I said, you gotta go through some shit.
Period. And when homegirl tried to take your seat, because that's what you're talking
She was about
about.
to cut that
When
bitch.
homegirl tried to take your seat, I don't know because you know you're not supposed to be sitting here.
It's so funny. It's so funny since we got on the subject of that horrible place. So many people work there, bro. So many people work there. It's crazy. So many different people that I run into. Why did this lady that worked there, why did she walk up to me at my job? And she was like, so you like it here? She was like, do you miss ACS? And I looked at her like, you know, my neck snapped hard as hell because I looked back like, who the fuck is this?
Right.
And she just looked at me and I was like, how did you get here? Like, I wanted to be like,
How did we get here together?
but it was cool. It was cool. But I'm just like, so many people submitted themselves to that place.
It was interesting. That place was
Definitely, but let's not talk about that.
I'm not gonna get into that shit.
But yeah,
Yes. Anyways, but I feel like an alpha woman, alpha man household is the shit. Can't
It
nobody
definitely is.
stop it.
no, it's not, because when you have that type of dynamic, y'all have that type of bond. Because at the end of the day, it's like, what can really come in and infiltrate that structure? Nothing.
Period. And that come to kind of like, for me, it kind of represent my confidence in a way. Like some
Exactly.
people ask me, "Oh, do you and him go through these types?" No. And you want to know why I don't go through them types of issues? 'Cause I don't think about them. I don't think about cheating. I don't think about
No.
Exactly.
it's what's the point? Because it's not gonna happen. And if it
But-
do, I'm gonna still be straight.
But
So
who gets into a relationship and think about
That, but like I said, it's that structure, it's that bond, it's
It
that
is.
y'all on the same wavelength at a time, and it's like, what can really get better? Like, honestly, what can really get fucking better? Because I'm living a good life right now. What can really get fucking better? So like,
that's real shit though.
it don't even fucking
Well,
matter,
Ryan, please, Greg.
because because honestly nobody
I thought
can
Greg
match
was gonna
this.
be mixing us up
period.
and this thing shaking some shit
Your-
up.
whatever you made,
Some of that,
whatever you
want
made.
some of that Greg
Not to
special?
interrupt you. Sorry, my bad. But I need another Greg
So
drink.
that shit
I need
Greg
a
mixed
drink.
up in his kitchen.
Okay. And put it in a wine glass. But no, for real. That's real shit because what you say?
You good?
That's real shit because like non-alpha woman, alpha households, whatever.
You know what was
They
and that's
just
the thing.
interesting.
And that's the thing. If you have
Real
an alpha
interesting.
man, you have to have an alpha man that's willing to be with alpha women. Because
You
sometimes
do.
you have an alpha woman that's just like, I don't need an alpha woman. I just need a woman. And it's like, huh?
Wait,
What?
re-say that again.
I don't need an alpha woman. I
Who's-
just
wait,
need a
who-
woman.
Who's saying that?
An alpha man. That's what I'm
Right,
saying.
period.
You
right,
have to,
okay, I get what you're saying. Like
you-
there's no
like sometimes, like in order for an alpha woman and
Thank
an alpha man to work, the alpha man has to be able to be with the alpha woman and has to be able to understand that sometimes you have to let your woman take the lead,
period.
and that alpha woman has to understand that alpha man has to take the lead, and you have to actually sit back and be like, it's okay. But that's where it goes into like submission.
You have to submit. You
Exactly.
got to.
You petty.
You have to submit.
Some shit Greg mixed up in his kitchen.
Period.
Cheers.
Because if you don't submit, that's just too much in the house.
Can't submit to everybody.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
no.
you have to
No,
you have to
can't
know
submit to everybody.
you have to know when to submit.
Period. Because if and even with somebody that you can submit with, you can't submit too soon.
Exactly.
Because in the alpha man head, that's weak shit. So then you lost your nigga.
But submission, though, I've been seeing this a lot on social media, like this submit thing. Like, but I do believe. I'm sorry, my nigga, if you ain't presenting it the right way, she's not gonna submit to you.
I'm gonna be 100.
For sure.
I'm gonna be honest as a woman that
She's
submitted.
not.
If you cannot make me submit in the first week, it's not gonna happen because that's how my attention span works. That first week is that first impression. If you not, that first impression is gonna make and break you.
First week.
No, because
It depends though on
it
what
de-
type of level though.
it depends on that type of level,
Because-
obviously. If y'all just
okay.
like if you really having conversation, intellectual conversation, y'all really getting to know each other, and I'm studying you. I'm watching the way you move. I'm watching the way how you talk. I'm watching the way how you present yourself. If it's not something that I can see myself submitting to in the future, or even being like, I was trying so hard not to like.
Going through so fucking much right now.
Like what?
Right.
It's okay.
But yeah, if I can't see myself being like, yeah, that's it, then it's not gonna happen.
That's real shit.
Because in the first week or 2 weeks, it's like
because then we're
like,
gonna
I'm-
eventually stop texting.
yeah, my attention span is gonna eventually run low, and it's gonna be like, nah, you just a toy, my nigga.
But
And
the
that's
problem
it.
be that men, a
It's the
lot of
truth.
niggas, a lot of men. I don't even want to say niggas, because a lot of men think that just because you're a woman, you're supposed to submit, or just because you really fucking with this nigga, that you supposed to submit. Just because he's the one that presents you with the most money, you supposed to
Oh,
submit.
hell no.
Just because he bought you some lunch yesterday, you supposed to submit. Just because
You got your oil change.
you
Can you
supposed
pay
to
my
submit.
Just because he
bills?
did
Can you pay
your
my
oil
credit card
change.
bills?
But it's just like, it's not even the pay my bills thing. It's just like, why do you think that that's all it takes to get that much heart out of a woman?
It's a mental thing, first of all.
It's an ego thing. It's a
Period. It's nothing. None of what you just said is like. I personally view it. Somebody might say it's cocky. Any nigga can do that shit.
Any nigga can do that.
Any
shit.
nigga can do that shit.
The
I
nigga
need.
next down the street can do that.
this nigga. He trying to step in, and this is like a real.
It's a real conversation, though.
It's a real woman conversation though.
It's the actual conversation, then, women.
Okay, and
God.
she said not today.
Not today.
This
Cause
just
this is about submission, and at the end of the day, in a household, a woman has to submit to her man,
She has to. She
has
have
to.
choice.
regardless of the Bible or not. A man is supposed to lead, and that's just natural, and that's just nature. In every kingdom, in the animal kingdom, the man is the leader. The man protects the
Period.
family. The man.
period. And this,
Right.
just a PSA for anybody that's listening: if your nigga is not leading the household, he's got to go. Got to go.
You
Period.
deserve better.
You definitely deserve better, because at the end of the day, why are you being the woman and the man in the house? You can't do both.
Period.
A woman cannot be a man and a man cannot be a woman. Now, this is not saying like a man cannot do like cooking or cleaning. No, that is not saying that. But it's saying that at the end of the day, the man is the man of the household,
Period.
and that's it.
And if I feel you slacking,
Right?
I'm gonna beat your ass.
No, it's
It's
not.
just get it together.
Stop making it seem like we beat our niggas, nigga. Damn.
period. Because we don't. This is all everything we
I don't
talking
beat
about.
you, beat you.
It's talking about
It's
I
love
don't
taps.
beat you.
No, because my nigga swear I beat him too. And
I mean, they do too, but it
It's
doesn't
like when I
matter.
raise my hand, he flinch, and it's like, why you act like I beat
Why
you?
you act like I be like
But
going
look
in
though,
on you?
this my
like,
thing. It makes me feel
So
like because
irritating.
I know that you the man of the house. You feel me? I know that if you look at me a certain type of way, I hit you too hard, and I'm sorry. But but it make me feel like I got like I don't know how to explain it. Like I got some power in this bitch. You feel me?
But what I think that every alpha woman needs is a man with BDE.
Big dick energy.
Big dick energy, boy.
Dog.
Gotta have that big dick energy. If you do not.
Wait.
Could you imagine fucking with a nigga that didn't have big dick energy?
Okay, can you have big dick energy without a big dick? I'm not asking for me. I'm not.
I mean,
Honestly,
that's
I don't know.
okay. So look,
I've- I
for me to
haven't come
answer
across
that,
that. I
for me
don't
to
know.
answer that, for me
I don't know.
personally,
That's why I'm asking, because I haven't
for
come
me
across it
personally,
either.
I need it to match the energy.
I
But for
feel you.
other
I
women,
agree.
if you happy in your household and you know
But
it's
it's
not
a thing.
fit, you
But
know,
it's a thing.
Tiffany
But
Haddish
he got-
says she prefers.
Let me
Yeah.
But let me explain.
I'm straight.
But then there's her
But let me explain what big dick energy is for those that don't know.
PSA announcement brought to
But
you by
big dick
Avery.
energy
Big
is just
dick
basically
energy.
niggas that carry themselves with confidence. Niggas that carry themselves knowing they that nigga. Not even in that sense.
No, they that nigga.
It's hard to explain.
No,
but
you really gotta live.
You
with
No,
really
I
gotta
think
shit.
that's the easy
'Cause I don't
that
like-
one sentence.
I
Like
had
I'm
to
that
change-
nigga.
I
Like
wanted
I
to-
don't need. Like I got here you go. Like I'm that nigga. Like anything that I want, I can have it.
Yeah.
Whether
And I can do it
whether
better than
it's
any
cars,
nigga.
whether it's clothes, whether it's money, whether it's whatever, anything I want, I can have it.
Yeah.
Like whether it's females,
That's
it don't
the
matter
because
because I got the
was-
baddest one in the game, so I'm good.
Period.
That's big dick energy.
Yeah.
Period.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because I was thinking, I was going to say, I don't want to say that because I don't like cocky niggas. But it's a difference.
It's a humble. It's a
difference.
humility
It's
cocky.
a humble cocky.
It's a humble
It's
cocky.
that
It's
cocky, like I
move
could
with
take
silence.
your bitch if I wanted to, but I'm not going to
But
because I
look,
got
though.
mine.
No, here go. I'm gonna take that bitch and bring her home to my girl.
Period.
Still, here go. Still taking your bitch.
Ave don't like that conversation. She don't want to talk about
But
it.
it's not for him. It's for me.
Girl,
I know.
you're supposed to share it sometimes, but it's
gotta
still
share.
yours.
Nah, sis.
But see, that's the thing. That's not her, because that's not her.
It's
I
not
feel
me.
it.
I
I
ain't
feel
with
it.
the shit.
Okay, so can I ask?
So okay,
It's an explicit question.
I haven't asked the question all day. Let me
Go
ask
ahead.
the question.
Go ahead. You and this
So
microphone.
do you feel like if you submit and you allow that, do you fear ever, or not? I don't want to say fear, because you scared of what. But do you ever think, or do you ever let the thought cross your mind that maybe the woman that come around may never leave? I'm dead
was so
serious.
Okay,
serious.
hell no. You
I'm
want to know
serious
why?
about it.
You want to know why?
Wait.
I'm not. You want to know why it's not a fear? Because at the end of the day, bitch, you only there because I want you there. Like I send for you.
Period.
Like I send for you.
Because at the end of the day, you gotta understand, like, when you, I don't know, because you don't understand. Like, I don't want to say you don't understand, but when you had a conversation with your man, and you as a woman and him as a man, and had a whole conversation about another woman in your household, and you already got the communication, you already got the trust, you already got
That bond.
the understanding
that
in the
structure.
household,
Right.
you already know what's up. Because guess what? You're not that fucking stupid.
And at the end of the day, as
who
my
not that fucking stupid? She not or he not?
she not. They both not. They both
Okay.
not.
She not
But at the end
either.
of-
She not, because still you still an awful woman.
At
And
the
she
end
is.
of the day,
And she
but I'm
understands.
just,
like she
I
not
just,
come.
I just want to know.
And she respects you,
asking.
and she respects you as a woman being in the position that you in, because y'all in two different positions. Even though
Yeah.
y'all both fucking the same nigga.
I know. Shit,
But that's the whole thing. It's already that understanding before it even gets to that point. You already understand that I'm HBIC at the end of the day,
Period.
and you are disposable.
As
Like
fuck.
you are here to basically to have a good time, to just have
And
fun.
your stay is pending.
Yeah, right.
Like
exactly.
this determines if we're gonna bring you back.
Right.
So
But
you
the-
better act right, bitch.
Right, exactly. Just because it's that
I
one
am
time,
dead.
just because it's that one time doesn't mean that you're in our household. It's not. It's not that.
I feel it.
It's like it's because it's the same way that me and him create a bond. We have to create not a bond with you, not necessarily like a bond, but we have to create that
understanding. Just
understanding. And
understanding.
you at the end of the day, you have to understand. Like, yes, you cool. Yes, we would
We
never
fuck with you, you
disrespect
feel me?
you or do anything to you, but you
Better know your place.
know your place
it can get
because
real ugly.
because it's not good. You have to worry about. No, you haven't seen me. No, you haven't seen me, Gregory. No, I'm
She
telling
called
you,
him-
you
she
haven't
called him
fucking
Gregory.
seen me.
She called you by your government.
Like, no, you haven't seen me. It's not Gregory you have to worry about. It's me.
Period.
And at the end of the day, I don't care if I get arrested. I'll smile in that mugshot and be happy as fuck about it. No, I would just be happy that I did it.
She said she gonna smile in her mug
Happily.
shot. I'm straight. No,
Happily.
Because fuck the person taking this picture, because you should have took his ass.
I mean, no, I'm saying if she disrespected. I'm not. That's the thing. I'm not worried
you
about
saying-
Gregory
okay, I
disrespect.
get what
I'm worried
you're
about her disrespecting. Like it's never about him.
Mm-mm.
No,
Don't do
it's
it.
never about him.
Don't do it.
And the only reason why that is because once
Don't do
again
what?
that bond.
Don't disrespect. I don't
Oh.
even think about the female. Like, if I think about the female doing it, it just take me like, because bitch, you came in my house. That's where you lose me right there. As soon as you stepped in my shit.
That's where
As
you
soon
lose
as
me.
you stepped in my shit. And you stepped out and disrespected me, oh, okay.
Nah, it's
Okay.
just not happening.
Abe said, nah, I'm good.
I'm A-okay. I can't handle it. I already know. I'm good.
I mean, it definitely is not.
You gotta get. You
It's
have
not
to
some-
be.
It's not something for everybody. Let's just say that it's not something for everybody. If you do it, you do it. But what I just don't like is when people say like the girl is being taken advantage of by the boy or by the man. Like that's not always the case. Because if I was to say like I don't want to do this anymore, I just want it to be me and you. That
yeah.
like that's it. Like
Because I brought
it's not
it
a
up.
discussion.
I'm gonna break it down to y'all the same way I broke it down to y'all in our private conversation. So I don't know if y'all ever seen that episode of The Game when they was about to have a threesome.
Oh, and
And when they was about to have the threesome, the girl was there and she was doing the thing, and he was like, "Oh yeah, baby, oh that feels so good." And she was looking at him. She said,
That's not how I be for real.
You gotta
but that's
go.
not how it be.
But that's how I
She
would
said
be.
that's how she gonna be.
That's how I would be.
I mean, but that's okay.
I just wouldn't feel comfortable. I just don't think I would be comfortable with it.
But at the end of the day, you're just truly not attracted to women though.
No.
True.
So that's it.
That's where it start though.
That's where it starts. If you're not attracted to women, then don't do it.
Not in that way. I like fat ass, but
I mean, but who don't?
That's just like.
Who the hell Joe?
Like who don't like
That's
fat
just like a
ass?
given.
Like who don't like
But
fat ass
you
and nice
have to.
titties?
You have to like
But I know
every
that I'm
part
not.
of the
Girl body. Yeah. Like you have to be actually attracted.
No,
Yeah, nah.
not for you.
And that's okay. Like that's your relationship. Like that's perfectly fine.
Period.
Right.
Maybe it's just not something that needs to be added to your shit.
Right. You already got the spice and
period.
the voodoo
Okay.
and all that.
And then the bald head.
Shots fired.
No, she like that.
Yeah.
She like that.
That's
I
gross.
can't be with a boy man.
That's nasty.
No offense
No, I need hair.
to Cool Breeze and none of that.
I need hair.
I'm chilling, man.
I need the.
But
I need.
I
I need hair. I need
and
chest
I don't know.
hair.
It's just a part of the face.
I
to me.
need
like
arm hair.
I don't know. I guess for
I
me,
need hair. I agree. I'm a hair man.
like you
not
need
man,
something
hair
on the
woman.
face.
A hair girl. I like a hairy man. I'm sorry. Like I like my man to be hairier than me, I guess you could say.
I would hope so.
I was about
Well,
to
you
say
know that.
I
But I'm
thought about
saying it like I'm saying it like in a way of I don't know, like when you see a man's arms and you see hair on his arms, like that just kind of is like,
No, like-
attractive to me. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could. I don't
Like
know.
I don't
With
know.
a
I
man
like
without,
that
Okay.
hairy thing.
Okay, but do you like chest hair?
it depends just a little bit,
No, I like chest hair.
like just a little bit.
You
but
like
I don't like.
chest
The,
hair?
I don't like the whole. Like, I don't like the
I
whole
like chest
like.
hair. It's like so
No.
manly.
You know how niggas just be. Do anybody have?
It look like
No,
a
it's
shirt.
no, not like look like a
Stop.
shirt. Like just like a little bit, like just
Oh, okay.
like just
I thought you
nice.
was
Like
saying,
not like where it look like a shirt. Like
I look
like
He said that.
Right here.
ew, no.
Okay, so just how much?
I mean just enough. Like
I don't
just
know about a
nice
hairy
amount.
chest,
I just like the little,
but
just a little bit.
I like a man. I like a manly man. Maybe, but you want to know what they say? And like
Go ahead.
I just grew up with like just all the men in my family are just hairy. So it's just
Yeah.
like that's how I
that's probably what it is.
That's normal.
But
Like,
I don't know. I
Yeah.
just think that's attractive.
like when niggas don't got hair. I just be looking like you little bitch.
Like
Like
I noticed.
like you little bitch.
I'm like, what? But if you really think, okay, the only people, and this is about to sound so weird, but the only type of man that can get away with no hair is a very chocolate man. Y'all can't lie.
I can't lie.
A very chocolate man can rock it better
That's
than a
because
light
he
skin.
chocolate and it's like the hair gone like
No,
just
I know a
and
lot
that's
of
make
being
or break
bald,
it.
though. I know a
It's
lot of bald niggas, to be honest. But I mean,
It's just not my cup of tea.
to be real though, as long as you got a beard, I don't think there's anything wrong with a bald head. As long as you got a beard, do not be walking around this bitch looking like a goddamn alien.
What?
You know, it's funny because my mom got a thing for bald heads too.
My mama do too.
Tori, your
Oh.
line ended.
I know.
But
I
let's
don't care.
go.
I don't even care.
Yeah, like
Whatever.
my mom got a thing for bald heads. Like I didn't realize it until like my new stepdad is like he has a bald head. Her ex had a bald head, and then like she had the thing for like Tyrese and LL Cool J, and I just sat there and I was like,
Oh, you like this shit?
you got a thing for bald head. Shit.
You like this shit?
Period.
Like, I'm like, all right, this new.
Talking about this new, it came with age.
Nah, I don't have. I
No,
don't
because
think
my
I have
dad
an
had a
issue
lot
with
of
bald
hair.
head,
Like that's what I'm saying. Like my dad has a bald spot though. Now he do. He like he
It's
in his
okay.
50s. Like
It's
he
okay.
old.
He cute.
Honestly, he had it since. Nigga, what?
I said it.
She said he cute.
He cute.
Cause period. He cute.
He was. You showed us
Look
the picture. Nah, I'm good. But he's nice looking. No, but serious. I'm just saying.
Wow.
Anyways.
Anywho,
Fuck you.
Quality melanin.
I like how I just stopped like in mid sentence.
She looked at me. She looked at me like, "What, bitch?"
She said,
Bitch,
what?
what?
It's okay though.
The fuck?
Like, did you say my daddy?
Okay,
cute?
so I got a question. Did y'all grow up in alpha woman, alpha male households?
Yes, I grew up in 4 generations of women in my household. I was the 4th generation. I had my great grandmother, I had my grandmother, and I had my mama. Do you know how hard it is to figure out which motherfucker to listen to? Like,
Yeah, that's
like
real hard.
honestly, if the great grandma said it, like if my granny said it, it was like, all right, she
That's
said
it.
it. That's it. Like,
That's it.
that's law.
That's the
Oh yeah,
top.
Granny was.
Top of the
But
tree.
and it's not like my great grandma, like her husband passed. My nana, she divorced her husband. I don't even want to get into how she did it because she did it on some like real side shit, but she did it. And it's like my mom was divorced from my dad, so and then it was me. So it's like we was all in this house, and it's like obviously I'm seeing this women like just doing everything, and it was to the point where I grew up thinking like, what do I need a man for? Like it was just like besides giving me a baby, I can cook, I can clean, I can take care of the house, I can work, I can pay the bills. I don't need a man for
Period.
anything. It really took me to grow up to really see the value of a man in the house and of the man in the home, the man with the child. Like, don't get me wrong, I still see my dad frequently. I was with him every other weekend, and he was with my stepmom at the time. And I mean, yeah, it was cool, but it was still like, no, my mama do it better, bro. Like it was always
She
that.
get shit done.
Like she get shit done. Like it was never
But
no
that's how
maybe.
I grew up like that too because I grew up with my grandma basically, and my grandma has been single, and my grandma been holding it the fuck down. Since
Exactly.
she ain't never needed a nigga for nothing. So I felt like for a long time I always was like, I mean I wanted that because I didn't see that, but it was like, shit, if I gotta do it by myself, I gotta do it by myself.
It was to the point where when we used to play house, like they would be like, "Who your husband?" I'd be like, "Why do I need that?" Like, and they would look at me crazy, like, "Who your daddy?" I'm
that shit
like,
started young.
he's somewhere. I'm like,
Period.
I'm the mama. I got the
That's
kids.
all that matters.
Like, I got the money. I got the money. This is my car. Like,
I don't know,
I was
for
like
me-
7.
Okay, but okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Because I wanted to ask a question, so go ahead.
Okay.
Because I'm talking about something different. Go ahead.
Okay, so for me, like, I seen it in my mama. I can say it. It's whatever. It's my daddy. He know what he do. But, like, my dad made me want an alpha man. Because, like, what is you doing?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to be my mama. Like, even
Yeah,
though
that
I
was
like
me.
what you
Yeah.
did, I like,
With my mother,
I don't
but
want
with
to,
my grandma was different.
and not in no bad way. It's just like, we deserve better as black women. Like, you shouldn't
Yeah.
have to go through all that shit. You shouldn't have to, I don't got time for all that.
So since we on the single mother topic, do y'all think that men raised in single mother households have a different or not, I don't say impact, but a different
Brought up like a different rendering, like how they're raised, outlook of life.
outlook, have
For
a different
sure.
outlook on life, and
For
they
sure.
sometimes treat women differently.
It depends.
And when you say
solely
different, what do
depends.
you mean though?
Like with either less or more
their
respect.
expectations or their respect for the women is different.
It solely depends.
I've seen where men that have came up like that think like,
The woman's supposed to do everything.
or I don't really
I've
have
been
to do
in
that
that
shit. You could do that shit.
Yeah, I've been in that situation, but like I said,
I've
it really
seen
depends.
It reversed.
But what it really is,
I was getting some car parts the other day, right? Car parts.
Okay.
I was in line getting my shit, about to get my shit. This chick was getting her shit. She was walking up there to get her shit. She had a whole bunch of car parts, like a couple boxes worth of shit. And she walked back to her car with a car full of niggas.
wow.
What?
Really?
I was about to be like, you need some help or something? If I had to ask, them niggas probably would have got mad or something.
Right.
That's
But
crazy.
That's shit. What, you got it. You can do it.
But see, I'm gonna be honest. It really depends.
Bet you all of them dudes
That's
got single
sick, bro.
It depends on
Probably.
the
For
the
sure, for
upbringing
sure.
because you can be raised by a single mother, but as long as you have that strong father figure somewhere in the home, whether it's a grandfather or uncle, somewhere,
Real shit.
it can teach you to be a man. Because at the end of the day, and this is not knocking single mothers because single mothers
Single
do the
mothers
damn
handle
do the
they-
damn
handle
thing,
it.
do the damn
Period.
They
thing.
hold
But
it
you
down and handle
have
it.
you have some single mothers that forget that you are raising a son for another woman.
Right.
You are raising your son to be a man. You are raising your son to protect, provide, and profess. You are
Period.
thinking that your son is your man. You are thinking your son is supposed to take care of you. You are
And
thinking
he's
your
not.
son can just rip and run and do whatever he wants because
Period.
he's a boy.
And
But it's
that's
like,
why it's so
he gotta
many
be with somebody else.
spoiled. It's so many
Yeah.
spoiled men out here. Like,
Yeah.
and when I say spoiled, I mean mentally spoiled. Like I'm speaking like
Is-
you really got life fucked up.
You
Yeah.
don't think about nobody but yourself.
Period.
Yeah.
Period. And that's
Selfish.
really what it is. It's
Or,
just
or
selfish.
basically, I can't think of the word right now, and it's fucking bugging me
They
out.
only care about their benefit in the
or
situation.
they think like they're owed something.
Yeah.
That's what they think, they're owed something because of how
Entitled
much.
as
And
hell.
thank you, that's the word I'm looking for. They're
Entitled
entitled
as
as
fuck.
fuck. Like I
Like-
said, because you just gotta be like. Sometimes you just got that man that was raised by a single mother, but still had that strong father figure. It might have not
But
been.
not even it didn't, because the man don't have to be around. If the woman understands what she's doing,
a woman
I
at the end
gotta
of the day.
disagree
At
with
the
that.
end of the
I
day,
think that no, I'm not saying that the man should not be there because he should. Like, no doubt, a boy coming up needs to see another man so that he has something to follow. But I'm saying that there are women that know that they are raising their son to be with another woman.
Right.
Yeah.
So they teach them and they raise them in the correct way. But what the other 65%,
70.
For
75.
75% don't have that upbringing. They kind of lack that. And so when they come to a woman, it kind of be like, what are you going to give me?
It's
Other than
like
bringing that to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
it's like a woman cannot raise a man to be a man because a woman does not know and understand
What it is to
what
be
it
a
is
man.
to
How
be
to
a
be a
man.
man.
At the end of the day, like you can do the best you can, and that's great. But at the end of the day, you need to be trying to figure out
Period.
a good male role model, whether it's his coach, whether it's his tutor, whether it's somebody.
It's something.
It's something because it's something that you are still going to miss. Because and the same as a man with the daughter, like it's something
something you're gonna miss,
you can't
period.
explain to her
Because-
PMS, you can't explain to her like other stuff, like you can't.
And I'm not gonna lie to
I
you.
mean,
and
Google
not
is
to-
fine.
Even lie,
This is not
that
to-
would be something different for. I wouldn't even know.
If my dad had
For a
had that
man to
conversation with
raise
me,
a
oh
daughter?
my
Girl
god,
on his own completely.
Oh, that's crazy as hell.
That
I
would
would,
be
I would
And
probably
I
cry
don't mean
the
it.
whole-
I don't mean it in that
Because I
in
know
that manner.
I'm sure there are girls or women that have came up with only their father. But I'm just saying, like, I couldn't imagine.
It's just a certain part
What
of
that would
yourself
be
that
like.
you have to, as a woman, tap into,
Yeah.
and a man cannot give that. And that's me coming from a child being in my household. He can do what I can't do, and I can do what he can't do, because it's not really about, okay, yeah, single moms, they try to the fullest. You feel me?
Right,
They
exactly.
can try, and they
Single dads do
succeed.
too.
If you ask me, they succeed.
and single dads too.
But at the end of the day, you're still a woman.
Yeah.
You still emotional as fuck.
Yeah.
You still, and not to say that a man don't need to understand those things and get that, but he got to understand that in them emotional moments that you have, he got to be there for you, even as your son. You feel me? Never watch a woman be down. Never watch a woman not love herself. Never, like, he's supposed to be able to do that, and he's supposed to watch his daddy do that. And if it's not gonna be his daddy, it's supposed to be
That's
his grand.
so
You get what I'm
important
saying?
to me. Like, I know I don't have no kids, so I'm not speaking as a mother or for a mother, but I know for me, I really want for my children to see love in their household before they look for it outside. I think that's so important for that to be portrayed in the household, because when you don't portray that, you leave the child either curious, wondering, or trying to figure out what that's like.
Period.
yeah,
And it causes people to make so many dumb mistakes just trying to figure out what that is or how to get that, or you know what I mean? When they really
and honestly, that's a part of certain young people's like whole like teenage to like mid 20s, because you teaching yourself that at the end of the day, like I didn't see my mom like until I hit a certain age, but I had already, you feel what I'm saying? I had already had my assumptions. She couldn't do it.
And that's
but
where
really that shit wasn't healthy. None of the shit.
None of the shit was healthy. It all was a fuck up.
Period.
Like bigger than anything.
I mean, like honestly, like me and my mom, like we actually had to have that talk because like her last relationship, it was completely unhealthy. It was a long unhealthy relationship, and I seen a lot of it. And me and her, we talked, and because it caused me to make some of the same mistakes. But it was at a certain point in time that as adults, we need to take accountability, and we have to understand that there is better. And that you have to want to do better.
Period.
And it's like, yes, having that talk with my mom. And it's like, I'm blessed to have a mother that is very understanding, that is very, takes accountability for her actions. Because obviously you can't talk to your parents' wrongdoings. You know, like I never seen a healthy relationship. You were in a toxic. You can't talk to all your parents about that.
Period.
Because sometimes they'll be like, I did the best I can. It's always.
You just gotta understand at the end of the day.
Right.
That's what they did.
Right. You gotta understand that when they're ready, when they're at the point in their life to take accountability, they will. But it was to the point where me and her had that talk, and it was like, okay, I have to understand what is a healthy relationship. And even to this day, I still struggle in those same toxic habits. But it's still like, okay, I have to want to do better because I can't. I'm 24. I'm about to be 24. I can't keep blaming my mother. When are you going to stop blaming how you were born and how you were raised? I want to throw in,
it is okay to go figure it out and go talk to somebody, counseling, therapy. It is okay.
It definitely is.
Because if you don't, then you waiting for forever to figure out why your mama or why your daddy did what they did.
But the reason I feel like the counseling part is important is just because if y'all really think about it, we talking about from 14 to, I give the average of it 22, 23, honestly. We not supposed to go through some of the shit that we put ourselves through at the end of the day. We be so ready to like get to a certain place and experience certain shit.
It's instant gratification.
And it's like, we didn't even have to go through all that shit. That nigga didn't even have to cheat on you. You could have been doing you, living your life, getting to knowing people. You know what I'm saying?
Yet, it was just like, it was never that deep to begin with.
It was never that fucking deep, dog.
You felt that was so emotional.
Because I swear to God, God know, Jesus, you know, I was dumb.
Honestly, God know you hard-headed. God I say this all the time.
He know that I'm so hard-headed, and he let me go through that for a reason. But what did you say?
Damn, I forgot.
I forgot too.
What the fuck did I say?
We smoked too much weed, dog.
Wait, what did you say?
What did you say? Damn.
Fuck.
Sorry.
I forgot what I said. I really did, because you did that, and that just threw me all the way off. What was he talking about?
It wasn't that serious. It wasn't that.
It's never that fucking. It's never that deep.
It was never that fucking deep.
There we go.
I get mad because I made for myself. I was the if you watch, if my life was TV, I was the dumb bitch that you watch on TV and you be like, you so fucking stupid. Why would you do that?
But that's why I can't watch half the TV shows that I watch, because I be getting so frustrated at the characters.
Me.
Like,
that's
why
me.
would you do, like,
that was me. And when I look back, I just be like, you was just so blue.
But you want to know what? You actually have to just like take a step back, and you have to. That's where you have to take acceptance, and you just be like, you know what? I had to go through that because
to be who
now I learned stuff.
I am now.
But
are you still making the same mistakes?
No.
Exactly.
And bitch, hold on, wait, gotta talk to our listeners real quick. If you still making the same mistakes you was 5 years ago,
go talk to somebody.
And you on your 5th baby daddy.
Go talk to somebody, sis.
Get it together. Get it together.
You are worth so much more than laying on your back and opening your legs. Period. Or bending over, whichever is your prerogative.
But, okay, so speaking of laying on your back, to speak on the alpha woman part of it, how do y'all feel about, okay, so can y'all be, I don't want to say single, can y'all be at home moms?
Yes. and still work from home. I would still have a job and something from home. It's not like
That's
shit. I'm
what I
doing
was
it now.
saying.
Like
do
I'm
it
not
if
a
I could
mom,
do
but
it.
I'm
not
a
just
I'm
the
a-
kids.
no. I can do the kids. I would still have a job. At the end of the day, I can't just depend on you because that's just not in my nature. Like
Period.
that's just not.
Yeah.
Like now, if we sitting on billions of billions of billions, and I have my
That's
own
different.
account, now that's
That's
different. Because at the end
completely
of the day, I have access to my own set of money, and I don't have to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't mind staying. Like, I don't mind staying at home in the home office, preparing the lunches, cooking the breakfast, cooking the dinners, cleaning the
That's
house.
the life.
I really don't mind that shit. Like, it's honestly like it's so like stress free.
I mean, because you don't gotta deal with.
Outsiders, people like you.
Okay.
It's
But
if you have a productive business and you're making money through your business, that's the only thing you're focused on. And it's like the kids are at school. Let me just run my business, and then it's like, oh, they'll be home in an hour.
Let's
Like
stop.
that's how I'm assuming that it would go. Obviously, I don't have kids right now,
But
but
that's what I plan for my life to be like. To be honest, I plan to be running my business and being not really having to work.
yeah, exactly.
Period.
Being with my children for the majority of the day and for the majority of the time, because it's like I feel like, especially when I first had my babies, I really
Want to
really
just stay
wanna
home.
stay home for at least a year.
Exactly, at
Y'all
least a
say
year.
that. Y'all say that, but let me
Everybody say
tell
that.
y'all, okay? Like, and not in the sense of like work though, because trust me, I definitely could have just got outside. You feel me? I went to go
I
kick it
coulda
with
just
my
got
But see,
bitch.
that's the
outside.
thing. I already
But-
know, like, the partner I have, I already know, like, it's going to be okay for me to, like, just step outside. Like, he's going to be like, just go. Like, I got the baby. And it's like, I trust you with the baby. Okay,
Period.
let's go. So it's like, I'm okay with that. Like,
Mhm.
I'm just been setting up this whole time. Like, my life has been just preparing for this moment to just be a stay-at-home wife and just make the money from the
Period.
house and just trapping 3 businesses out the house. And they're all, like, actual productive businesses.
I think that's what I like. Is getting off of like the mind part of it. Like, I just want my shit in my house. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not.
I
and
get
of
my
course, I
desk
want to
Wednesday.
get.
I'm so excited.
I need to order me one.
Amazon, $99.
Wait, what?
Send me that.
What we talk about? What we talk about?
Working
She
from
said-
home.
She said
Oh,
she found a desk.
Oh, you found a desk?
Yes, on Amazon,
For
$99. And it has a
$99?
drawer and it's, like, really cute and white.
Forward-
Really?
Yeah, I need you to send me that.
I'm going to try to find it because Greg ordered it because he has Prime on his thing.
Oh, yes. So let's do, just to let everyone know, we always talk about Go Natural. This is
Sprints.
at Mari.go.
The
X
skin.
in the go. I said that right. Okay, bitch. But no, this is the Jasmine Rose body scrub.
Yep, it's a sugar scrub. It is mixed with all natural oils and jasmine and rose essential oil. You
And
use it
this-
in
I
the
am
shower.
dead.
And this is the body butter.
The body butter is shea butter mixed with the same natural oils in the scrub. So after you use that in the shower and you get out the shower and use the butter, like
Period.
you're
And
just gonna be buttery.
And
It's gonna be
what I'm gonna do for
buttery.
y'all is I am going to use it for the next week, and I'm gonna post a what you call it,
A
videos?
before and after.
A before and after.
Your
Okay.
skin is gonna
So-
be popping and glowing. You
It
see this
is.
glow? I don't have no makeup. Every time I tell people I don't wear makeup, they be like,
It don't look like
Hey,
it.
how they look?
For real though.
like what?
'Cause people
Period.
be for real surprised when you say you don't wear
Period.
makeup. They be like,
I'm
Like
over
the
it.
only thing I do is like my eyebrows, and I don't really even do that. My eyebrows need to be done.
I'm not gonna lie to
Oh,
y'all.
that's
Like,
Okay, we not gonna talk about it.
I
We're not gonna
used
talk about
to-
it.
I used to really like, yeah, I tell you all the time, like I used to really do makeup. I used to like doing my makeup, not for the makeup, but for me doing it part shit. But I tried to do that the other day, and when I wiped the makeup off my face, I was pissed.
Why?
Cause like, why is this shit so hard? Why do I have to like? It's just too much. I don't
Like-
like it on my face no more. Like, it
Yeah, it's like
bothers
your skin
me.
can't breathe.
You know, and it's like, damn.
Like it's like so. I had a
"This
bad
is
experience.
perfect for right here though.
See,
It is.
for $99 is perfect with
It
that one
is.
little
It
drawer.
really is.
But sorry,
hate
we're looking
y'all.
at the drawer,
That drawer, though.
the desk. Yeah,
Let
the
me see.
drawer.
No, the drawer
Put your
is
receipts
lit.
in.
But it's like, dang, what was?
Oh yeah, that's nice. One more. You forgot the, what I was. What did I say? What did I say?
Oh, goofy to the mug, man. Quality melanin.
I forgot what I said.
We looked at the desk.
Um,
Shout out to that
But anyways,
But anyway,
look,
Shout
I
out
need
to
a
the
desk
drawer.
for real.
I do.
Everybody,
You need
everybody that's
a
working from home
workstation.
right now, understand that, baby. The
need a
setup you got
desk.
right now
ain't
ain't cutting it.
you
Ain't
just
cutting it.
I got a
Okay,
desk,
then.
but it's shout out to Bae for pulling it together. But I need a desk.
Oh,
But I got a desk, but I need.
is
a
it
desk.
nigga rigged?
No, it's just
mine
old.
was.
Oh,
I
it's
had
just
to get it
old.
together.
It's just
like
old.
his granny gave me
and
a
it's
table.
small. It's real small.
But
But
do
it
you have to
works
sit
for
like
right
my
now.
whole thing was I can't bend over.
I need a chair. I sit in one of these. I need an office chair.
So that's first.
Oh, I ordered the office chair too. That's supposed to be coming Monday. I don't know. It's coming later.
Send me that too.
It's
I'ma
just a
just get the
regular
whole
chair. No, like the chair is just a regular chair. It's nothing special. It's like $50.
Yeah, because I was just trying
Cause
to
chairs
get
are
a cute-
expensive.
Yeah, and I just wanted to
Said
get a
you
little
was
cute
surprised.
chair.
Yeah, I was about to spend $150 on a cute accent chair. I was like, not for the apartment. Maybe when we move in our house and I have my whole
Period.
little cute office. Yes,
Right.
but right
not
now,
for the crib.
exactly not
No.
for the now.
I just need something. This shit hurts so bad to sit in for 8 hours, bro. It hurts so bad.
I'm not
You
gonna
gotta do
lie.
what you gotta
I've
do.
been doing.
So
I've been
bad.
doing okay because my setup was real nigga rigged. So I'm just appreciating
gotta
my
do
little
what
chair
you gotta
and my little
do.
table. I'm like, okay, bitch.
I appreciate it, no doubt.
Because it's
My
some people
ass
that's on the
just hurt
floor
at the end of the
doing
day.
the work from home. And trust me, if you gotta do what you gotta do, you gotta do what you gotta do.
No,
I
my
feel like the
friend got
desk
her and her roommate got their shit set up at the dining room table. They got both computers because they work at 2 different jobs, but they both working from home.
That's too
Crazy.
much.
That is too much. See,
It's crazy.
I need a desk. Like I can't sit on the couch and work. I've been working at the bar and it does work, but it's like if I see my desk, I'm just gonna walk past it and be like, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna get some work done.
Period.
Like I need to like it's weird. I really need to trick myself, and it's like I know that I need to trick myself, so it's like I just prepare to just trick myself
Period.
so it can work. It's fucked up.
Well, yeah, we good. I hate him. He always throw me off. But well, thanks guys for tuning in to
See you
Quality
next time.
Melanin.
Sorry that we was kind of like all over the place as far as forgetting shit.
Shout out y'all Instagrams.
Mari Gold at Mari MARI period Gold GXLD shop Gold Natural at GXLD.natural.
Well,
Ave.
Oh, this is Ave. You know, you can follow me on IG at Ave, AV with 5 E's, and you can follow. You need to get your clothes together anyway, so you need to knot your closet.
Damn.
well, all right. So
It's like,
we're
no,
gonna.
I'm just playing. I don't want to come off like that. Support my business, y'all. I love y'all.
I hate
And
him.
follow at Shop Not Your Closet on IG and see these new arrivals that's about to like drop. This
Period.
We about to restart with Go Natural too. I'm so
Period.
happy.
And you can follow me on Instagram because y'all already do. Because if you
Nine
don't,
times
you got
out
me
of
messed
10.
up. But okay. Quality Melanin, quality with 2 Y's. I'm sorry, Quality Bae, quality with 2 Y's. There we go. They both my Instagram, so follow both. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bam.